what is MPE? MIDI Polyphonic Expression. And I've got all the reasons why, if you want to up the way that you express yourself in your synths, you have to dabble with this. I got all the details, or at least some of them, enough to give you an opinion. Let's go. Real quick, before we get into today's video, if you are a musician and you ever struggle with perfectionism or imposter syndrome, I have, then I have a free 3-day video series that I want to share with you. Link in the description below. Okay, so what is MPE and why do I have such strong feelings about using it? Well, MIDI Polyphonic Expression, often abbreviated as MIDI Poly Aftertouch or MPE, is an extension of the traditional MIDI or musical instrument digital interface protocol that allows for more expressive and nuanced control of electronic musical instruments, particularly those that are capable of producing multiple notes simultaneously. MPE was introduced to address the limitations of traditional MIDI in conveying detailed expressive nuances such as individual note dynamics, timbre changes, and other performance characteristics. So we have 7 different ways that I want to categorize this. 1, per note control. Traditional MIDI messages treat all the notes played on an instrument as a single monolithic unit, limiting the ability to control individual notes independently. MPE assigns unique MIDI channels and messages to each note, allowing performers to apply different parameters to each note. 2, polyphonic aftertouch. MPE introduces the concept of polyphonic aftertouch, also known as per note aftertouch. Regular aftertouch sends a single pressure value for all notes played simultaneously, affecting them all equally. Polyphonic aftertouch, on the other hand, allows each note to have its own distinct pressure value, enabling musicians to apply varying levels of pressure to each note they are holding down. This can be used to modulate parameters like pitch bend, timbre, and volume on a note-by-note basis. 3, pitch bend range per note. In traditional MIDI, pitch bend messages affect all notes equally. With MPE, each note can have its own pitch bend range, allowing for more intricate pitch modulations across different notes. 4, timbre and expression. MPE enables musicians to convey changes in expression by sending continuous control messages for parameters like timbre, filter cutoff, resonance, and more. This allows for dynamic shifts in tone and sound characteristics across different notes. 5, gesture and articulation. Since MPE provides the ability to control each note individually, performers can use techniques like finger slides, pressure variations, and other gestures to create more natural and expressive musical phrases. Much like analog instruments. 6, compatibility. To fully utilize MPE, both the hardware controller, like an MPE-enabled MIDI keyboard, and the receiving instrument, like an MPE-compatible synthesizer, must support the MPE protocol. While traditional MIDI devices can communicate with MPE devices, the expressive benefits of MPE will not be fully realized without MPE support on both ends. And number 7, software integration. Many software synthesizers and DAWs, digital audio workstations, have begun to integrate MPE support, allowing electronic musicians to take advantage of this enhanced expressiveness within their digital setups. So basically, MPE technology has really given electronic musicians the capability to cross over into acoustic instruments, because with acoustic instruments, you do have the capability to control all these parameters in this way. Similar to, say, on a guitar. With the guitar, I can control the velocity of how loud it is. I can bend it. I can slide. And so on. And everything else you can do with an acoustic instrument. So this technology really gives you control in your fingertips, or whatever it is you play with. The capability to express yourself in a way that goes beyond the electronic format. So why would you not dabble with this and see how you can take your creative expression to the next level? So here are a few examples of some MPE-enabled synthesizers and devices. The Ableton Push, which has multi-directional pads and movement and articulation control. Deckard's Dream MK2. Anima Omega, which is a polyphonic physical modeling synth. That is in its kickstart phase. And then my personal favorite, Roli Seaboard. So this is my little Roli Seaboard. It's the mini version. You can't actually get it anymore. It's been discontinued, but I still love it. And it fits in my room, and I actually have it. So I'm going to demo this for you a little bit. All right, let's go. All right, now I have this preset that I really like because I think that it really demos the parameters very nicely. So if I were to just play this, it sounds like this. Okay, so that's just straight up and down, right? So if I were to press up, it gives me this like grittiness that I just love. So that's sliding up. So I'm pressing and sliding. And I love Equator because I can really see exactly what parameter is being activated as I'm interacting with the synthesizer. So if I strike it, you can see on the screen that strike is activated. On that one, you could see that I was pressing it and sliding it. Now, glide is fun. I love glide. And did you notice I was giving it some vibrato? Oh, I love that. Sounds like Blade Runner. Also, it has aftertouch as well. So good. I love it. And then you can see I have 3 oscillators to play with as well. Filters, bit crusher. There are so many parameters. I really just love this software. I hope you learned a bit about MPE, and I hope you enjoyed it. If you liked this video, please like this video and subscribe, because I get excited about this stuff and I get excited to be around other people that are excited about this stuff. So in case you missed it in the beginning, musicians, if you ever deal with perfectionism, which is a negative thing, we're all striving to get better, but if you struggle with perfectionism, that's just holding you back. If you want to level up your musicality and what you got going on, I have this little 3-day video course, just a little thing, that I want to give to you for free. Link is below in the description, and I hope you enjoy it. Bye.